Long time no see. The long-awaited 05 retextures are here, and they've been updated quite a few times. They were broken, at least for a few people, when they first came out, but I was gone, so I don't really care about that. What do we have here with us now? Well, at first glance, oh my god, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna bash on this one real quick. It does have more wear and tear, and if you do look up pictures, this might be more accurate, because it's supposed to look like this. I think. I haven't seen Series 1 in a while, but whatever. But this, I think I'm going to be using this from now on. You got all these updated textures, all this updated stuff. Like the windows, they look much better. Look how much more detail is on there. The handles, I guess. Look at that. They're just a different color, really. This, I can actually read it. Mostly. Look at this. I can actually read this. And while some people may think it's not weathered enough, for me, this is perfect. I think the keyhole is the same, it's just a little brighter. No one cares about the keyhole. And this wood-like texture here, this is what makes it, really. This is what makes people want to look at this. Of course, we have to do the bit. The lamp is good. Look at this. This one looks like just really stretched out and weird. And this one just looks more easy to look at. I know I'm bashing on this guy who did a really good job, or the people that worked on it did a good job, but this, I think, is a very nice improvement. There are multiple skins for this one. Most of them are just windows, I think. First you have the Bad Wolf spray right here. And if we compare it to this Bad Wolf spray, it looks more high res. Yeah. It may not have this little drippy texture to it, but I think this is, since it's made of wood, it's good. It's good looking on wood. Like if you'd expect this to look like this on wood. Windows, better windows, more blue. I think those windows are pretty cool. Dark, I don't think there's a dark skin for this one. Power's off, this is what that one is. More weathered and broken. Like bullet holes almost. And Bad Wolf from one of the Bad Wolf episodes. Put on the Bad Wolf spray, and you have the Bad Wolf TARDIS, I guess. No one's going to display it like that. Now, there are multiple skins of this, so first we're going to take a look at the 05 AB box. Take a look at all of these in due time. First of all, the door sound, much better compared to this. It's less loud, and the sound effect doesn't just cut out when you open the door. It just sounds nicer and it's not as loud. Very cool. And immediately when you walk in, oh my god, this is way more appealing than the original 05. Now the 05 isn't bad. I've grown on it since I've actually watched the show. But compared to this bad boy, this one is just so good. All of this looks absolutely amazing. You've got the coral beams here. that just look way better than the original 05. Not much going on here. I suppose that looks good. These things, I don't really pay attention to these, but they look really cool. The seats look awesome. There's like a little piece ripped off. And if you look up here, I think this is more the same. Nothing's really changed on these. This does have some kind of like grimy texture on it. That looks pretty cool. I don't think anything's changed here. Actually, it looks more detailed as well. Let's come back up here. The lights, these things down here look really nice as well. And if we look up here, this just looks like it came right out of the show. Just look at this thing. It just, oh, so cool. This is a very good improvement on the 05 one. There's like these little cracks in the console here, and then you got like this cool little swirly effect here, and then of course the little like scaly texture there. It just all comes together and makes this just really amazing looking console. And the time column looks really cool as well. I'm not sure what these are. I think they're supposed to be there, like they're glass or something. But it has this kind of faded look, like you can't see through it. Like it's more, I don't know how to say it. I don't think anything's really changed with the time vortex or anything. I'll take a look and I'll probably cut it out if it hasn't changed. The controls have changed. They actually changed some of the names for these. Like the rheostat, I hope I said that right, and the intercom. They gave all this stuff names, which I think is really cool. I think those are the only two changes on the controls. I'll take a look at the time vortex, see if anything's changed. Oh, they changed the taking off sound effect. It's more delayed, which I think is really cool. Just look at that. That is very nice. There it is. It's a little delayed, but I do kind of like it. Very nice, though. They did change the vortex flight off, like dematerialization sound effect, which I think is very nice. Listen to this. That is a very nice sound. Very nice indeed. It's also a little bit louder. Very cool though, that was perfectly timed. If this was all it had, just the 05 retextures, 05 AB retextures, I would definitely recommend this. But there's more. So let's go check that out. For comparison, I'll probably take a look at this. We'll take a look at it now. Coming back to this from the retextures, I feel kind of bad. I suppose this does look really cool. This looks kind of like the same. Up here, still got the jeans pattern, so I guess they didn't change that. It's more or less just the way it looks, like the wall, the lighting. So I suppose that's good. I'm gonna check if this is different. So I think I'll just leave this one behind. And we'll take a look at, it'll work. There we go. We'll take a look at C box from 2005. Let's move this a little bit. As you can see, it comes with the power off, and it's a bit more worse for wear, and there's a lot more like wear and tear detail here, like it's been through a lot. I think this might be towards the end of Eccleston's run, which would make a lot of sense. The lamp is the same lamp. I'm not going to talk about it that much. Looks more stone-like, which I do remember that it's supposed to look like stone. So that's something. This definitely looks more, it's seen better days, that's for sure, but I can still read it, which I think is good. Skin 2, just the bright version. I do like how this isn't as reflective as this. It's more easy on the eyes, I think. Just better to look at, I guess. I think this is supposed to be this, because as you can see, it's more like darker, more worse for wear. So the windows are pretty much the same. Those are all the skins. The doors do open and close like that instead of like this. Let's take a look at here. I do think this is a little brighter. Sorry about that, editing me here. This is the same 2005 interior, I'm pretty sure. Nothing has been changed. The lighting's the same. All the textures are the same. It's just the exterior that was changed. Yeah, that's really it. On to the 10th Doctor's AB 2006 TARDIS. Comparing it to this one, it's pretty much the same. Editing me back again, I'm pretty sure this is the same exterior model. Again, looking back on it, everything seems the same. From here on out, if stuff looks the same, I'm just going to cut it out. I hope you understand. Bye. Pretty much the same, so let's take a look on the inside. This is where it starts getting a little different. The brown is pretty much gone, replaced with this very nice yellow, and the green is more abundant. It's all over the coral pillars here. I think everything else is the same. This is like a more bluish, not green. Like I said before, the light is just radiating off of everything. It even goes over here, which I think is pretty cool. The seats are actually more yellow, or they're just brighter. Who knows? Alright. This one is probably second for me. I do like the more darker, more brown version of this. So it's not bad by any means. It's second place. I did not look at this. Nice pattern going here. I really like that. Alright. Let's take a look at 10's 2007 AB box. Let's check on the inside. Very bright. Very bright. And also brown as well. Not yellow, just a nice brown, which I think is really, really nice. It's just more lit up, and though I do like the dark ones, this one is very, very nice. I do like how the light, wherever it's coming from, is just radiating off of the source and just going all around over here. Very cool. The console, even though it's probably all the same textures, it looks just looks so cool. I do believe all the noises are the same. Again, I won't check those. You can see through this one. It's not weathered and weird like the old 2005 ones that we just looked at. You can actually see through it, kind of like glass, which I think is pretty cool, but there's still some like spots going on here, like it's made of plastic, so I don't think it's actually glass, which I think is pretty cool. You can definitely see more of the details with the light, which I think is awesome, like how just grimy this stuff looks. It's really weird. The beams over here are also pretty grimy, and the wires and pipes, I think these are just like pipes, they're also kind of grimy looking. I think the wires are pretty much the same as those, but I really do like how you're just able to see you're able to like take in all the textures with this one, because it's just so bright. I think this one is maybe above the 2005 A box, but below the C box, because I still think maybe this one is above the A box, or no, the C box. I'll do a ranking when we're done here. This, see, you can enjoy this too. How like stone-like it looks. I think that's pretty cool. The lights up here, yeah, those are the same. Alright, let's check out the next TARDIS here. It's the 2008 C box. Same as the 05 C box. Let's take a look at the inside. And this is the one I think I like the most, just the yellow. I really like this version of the console because it's bright, and I really like the yellow light compared to like the brown and the white light. I think this is a huge step up from the last one and the one before that, blah blah blah. Everything has this sort of yellow tint, and then there's just the green that I think is really cool. You can't really see through this one like the other ones, and it's sort of green, like it's getting there. And I do like how the light from here is kind of coming off and going up here, and on the wires too. That is very nice. I think this one would be probably first place. This one's really good. I'll have to look into my ranking at the end here. The door is a bit plain, but I think it's supposed to look like that. I do like the phone, I suppose, and the doors as well. I think that's very cool. Alright, let's take a look at the 2009. This is his last one before Yule Regeneration. Guess what? It's the same as the 08 box. Isn't that unbelievable? Let's see the interior. And this is... it's a lot more yellow, and it's definitely from the regen scene. It's very yellow in that scene, so... looks accurate, I suppose. I'm just not a fan of this. I like the more darker yellow they used. Not the darker yellow, like the less light they used in the one we looked at before this one, the 08 box. I mean, it's alright. I think it's pretty cool. I'm just not a fan of how bright it is on this side over here. I'm sure it's accurate, but it's just not my cup of tea. I don't drink tea anyway, so I don't care. You do have the yellow coming in and just lighting up this area here with a nice yellow. I think that's really neat. And then over here is a little darker, so there's no light over here. Overall, I do think this one is one of the weaker ones, in my opinion, just because of the yellow. I do like the slightly darker version that was the '08 box. So, rest in peace, 10. Bye-bye. Let's take a look at the Day of the Doctor AB box. Let's take a look on the inside. And, jeez. You can, it is very dark. I don't think 10's TARDIS was ever this dark, but it is accurate. I've seen Day of the Doctor. This TARDIS in the movie is very, very dimly lit, which I think is pretty cool. I do like how it's not a brown lighting, it's more of a, like a yellowish over here, but it's not as abundant, like over here, it comes over here, which I think is really nice. And I do like how the green is more present than the actual lights over here. I think this one would definitely go high on my list. It doesn't seem like a 10 TARDIS, though. It does seem like a 9 TARDIS. But I still think this is really nice. They probably changed the lighting because of the more dim lighting in the Moffat era, which, that's fine by me. I really like this lighting. I think it's pretty nice. And the door has definitely seen better days. Holy, what is this? What kind of freckles you got going on there, door? Jeez. Take care of yourself. Alright, what's my ranking of all of these really nice TARDIS retextures? What's my ranking? So, let's take a look here. They're all in order. The A box, 2005, C box, 2005, 2007, 8, 9, and Day of the Doctor. They're all separated by Doctor and Special, I guess. So, where would be my ranking? I'm pretty sure these two are the same because I looked at them in here and they are pretty much the same. It's just the exterior that's changed. So the exterior I probably like the most. I do really like this one, and I do think that it's maybe more accurate than the little wood textures here. I really do like the wood, but for 9, when I think of 9's TARDIS, I think more of like this, actually. Like, it's a little more worse for wear. This is just a skin. I'll probably change that. There. It's a little darker, worse for wear. So I think I definitely put this above that. So let's move these here for next rating. 07, definitely up there. It's definitely above the C box. I like the yellow they used for this, and I like how lit up it is. It's a little dark, but I think that puts it up the list, so that'll definitely go here for now. Let's check out the '08 TARDIS. I'm a real fan of this as well. I'd probably put it behind the 2007. I just really like how bright it is in here. It might be a little too bright, but I do think it's, in my opinion, a little better than the '05 C box. So let's move this here. And there's that. '09, not my favorite. I know a lot of people probably like this one. It's just a little too bright. I'm not really a fan of how bright it is. I know the era, the Davies era was pretty bright. I've seen it myself and it looks off. I'm not a fan of this. I do like the yellow, but I do think it's gonna have to go here, maybe. Actually, maybe on the bottom of the list, actually. It's just not the best use of the '05 console. It's just not my favorite. It goes at the back of the list. So where does that put Day of the Doctor? The last one. This one, I'm not sure how to feel about this one. I said it was more of a 9 TARDIS. It's definitely more lit like the Moffat era is. Like it's not as bright and 2000s looking. I don't think it suits 10. It probably suits 9, and because 10 uses it in Day of the Doctor, it's kind of off. It only makes a brief appearance, and while that appearance was definitely a very cool appearance, I don't... It is definitely a good interior, but it doesn't fit 10. I'd probably put it... This is the 05. I'd put it right here. The exterior is the same as the AB box, but the interior is just very cool compared to this. It just doesn't suit 10 that much. It suits these two more than 10. So that's my ranking. 09, 05A, Day of the Doctor, 05C, 2008, and 2007. If you don't agree with me, that is perfectly fine. I won't dislike you as a person. I really don't care. They're just blue boxes. Like, it's not that deep. But I hope you enjoyed. Definitely get these. If you don't have these already, what are you doing? Get them. If you like this one, get these. Like, even if you don't like the wood textures, you'll love this. You'll love this exterior, the dimly lit one. It's not wood, like it's not supposed to be, which I like the wood, obviously. Just get it. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, that is going to be it from me. I hope this was worth the wait. The 6 to 7 month wait. Sorry. That's it from me. Map will be in the description. Blah, blah, blah. You know. If you've been watching the videos, you know. That's it from me. I'll see you later.